Financial expert, educator, successful investor, and best-selling author Robert Kiyosaki is about to give you the information you need to implement a realistic, achievable plan of building and growing wealth.
Kiyosaki is the New York Times best-selling author of, among other books, Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
To date, the series has sold 20 million plus copies worldwide. Today, Kiyosaki shares his revolutionary wisdom with you, just as his rich dad shared it with him.
It's information that can take you from working for money to your money working for you.
Everyone wants better health.
Everyone wants to live longer.
And everyone wants to look younger and enjoy life more as they age.
And now, for the first time in history, there are proven natural products that people can use to feel better, lose weight, prevent disease, and become younger and stronger even as they grow older.
The result? The wellness industry has become the hottest trend in the world today.
And that's why world-renowned economist Paul Zane-Pilzer, a multimillionaire entrepreneur, professor, and the author of 8 best-selling books, wants to share his latest research with you.
Americans are now obese. We have a huge number of people who are overweight, and so many people are saying, what's the best way to lose weight? Well, that's a question that many Americans are struggling to get the answer. Our next guest says he found a surefire path to a wellness revolution.
Vitamins, health food, exercise, fitness clubs. Despite this growing trend, only a small percentage of Americans really understand what it takes to stay healthy. In 1996, Paul Pilzer, a world-renowned economist, became interested in the field of health and made some significant discoveries of his own. He then wrote the book, The Wellness Revolution.
61% of our population is overweight. And worse than that, 27% is clinically obese. That's overweight at a point where you don't know where to turn.
Through his scientific research, Paul found out what you need to know to move from sickness and obesity to vibrant well-being.
Paul Zane Pilzer is joining us to share some of his secrets of staying fit. It's in his new book called The Wellness Revolution. And there he is looking like Yul Brynner on the cover, just ready to start in The King and I. Paul, it's good to have you with us.
It's great to be here.
You are trained as an economist, an economic advisor on a couple of presidential administrations. What got you into wellness, fitness?
Well, the same reason I became an economist. Growing up as a child of immigrants in the 1950s in Brooklyn, everyone wanted to know about economic issues. Although my education geared me towards science, I ended up going to Wharton and becoming a professor of economics because my family, my father, his uncles, that's what they wanted information about. They wanted to know how to make a living. 25 years later, as a very successful economist, I realized I'm now in the wrong field. What people mostly need in the United States, the number one problem today, is health, as evidenced by the fact that 61% is overweight and 27% of our population, that's 77 million Americans, are clinically obese.
That's shocking, isn't it?
It's even more shocking to look at the trends. 20 years ago, the numbers were less than half that. So in the last 2 decades, while we're all talking about health, and it's all you see when you turn on the television or watch an ad, the population of obese and overweight people has more than doubled. That set me on a research quest to say, why is this happening?
What did you discover?
What I discovered was really an economic problem, not a scientific or biology problem.
All right.